these are what we're going to be using for home remedy today to make these are some things you should be giving your kids for this season. The season is changing. So let me put this here so that I can be reading comments. How you all doing, my people? So these are the things we're going to be using. Let me turn this very well. You can see. These are the items we're going to be using. The season is changing, and when the season is changing, children comes down with cold, flu, and you need to boost their immune system. The only way for you to boost their immune system without using medication is using natural remedy. These natural remedies are, this is lemon. You can use lemon, you can use lime. This is ginger and garlic, turmeric. We all know that these products are very, very good to boost your immune system. They are antibacterial, antioxidant, so many things that these things can. This is clove. We're going to be using clove on it too. So these are the things you can use to boost your children's immune system. And we're going to, let me go and get the honey. We're going to use honey also. So this is honey. This is honey. This is the one I made. This one few days ago. This is the one I made few days ago. But it's almost gone. And if you are, please, if you are giving this remedy to children, make sure they are not less than 1 year old. A year-old cannot take it because of the honey. You are not supposed to give honey to children less than 1 year. Children under 1 year, you can't give them. They have to be more than 1 year for you to give them this remedy. It's because of the honey in there. Honey, you cannot give it to children. When you give it to children of 1 year old, they're going to have what they call, bottling milk. There's one name they call it like that. So it's not good for you to give honey less to children who are less than 1 year old. So let's do it. So you have to have a bottle like this. A bottle like this for you to put the thing. After doing it, this is what you're going to use on it. I'll just put this aside. So we're going to slice it. We're going to use one lemon. When you make it for your children, in the morning, first thing in the morning, you give it to them. First thing in the morning, you give it to them. Before they go to bed, you give it to them. So it's going to boost their immune system. They're not going to be having cough. You know, children, when the season change and they go back to school, they're always having cough, catarrh, all kinds of this thing. So you don't want that. So we're going to slice the ginger. If they have cough, it's also good for cough. If they have cough, you give it to them. So the garlic and ginger, you have to slice it tiny. Slice it very well. when you do this for them, you're not going to be panicking, oh, I'm going to rush my kids to the hospital, they are coughing, they are bringing cough from school, you know, their immune system is going to be in, you know, okay position. I know some of you already use this for their for your kids. If you've ever used it, let me know in the comment section if you've ever used it. This is the turmeric. This is the turmeric. You also slice it. You can peel off the skin of the turmeric. This one is so tiny. Take off the skin. This one, it stains the hand, but never mind. If you like, you take off the skin. For me, sometimes I take off the skin, sometimes I don't. But take off the skin so that the ingredient will come out much. Me, I store my own for a very long time. So this is the jar. So we're going to put it in the jar. Jennifer, how are you doing? Hope you're okay. So we'll put it in the jar. So you're not really using much. Depends on the bottle you are using. So you're not really using much. So we're going to put the clove in. So we're going to put the clove in. I'm going to list all the things I use in the description below. Just a little bit of it. Just a little bit. Let's see. Just a little bit. Then you put the honey. You see the honey going down. This is your cough and cold remedy. Just allow it to go down. Then you put more. As it's going down, you are putting more. This is your cold. This is your cold remedy. Your flu, your cough and catarrh remedy. So you have the option of not going to the hospital, running. Your kids are back from school. You are running helter skelter. Oh, do they have cough? Do they not have cough? This you can give them almost every day. You can give them almost every day. See, you can give your kids almost every day. Almost every day you give it to them. You know, when they come back from school, before they sleep, you give it to them. First thing in the morning, you give it to them. It helps them to boost their immune system. It helps them when they have cold already, or when they're about to have cold, or when just to prevent. You can use it to prevent cold. You can use it to boost their immune system. When they have cough, it's good for it. When they have flu, or is it, we call it flu here, fever or whatever, or cold, you use it for them. So it's very, very good. It boosts the children's immune system. Very good for your immune system. This is it, your immune system. This is for your immune system. So this is all we have for today. So what you're going to do, you're going to keep it in the fridge. You're going to keep it in the fridge. So in the morning, when they're going to school, what you need to do, this is the one that I've done already. This one is almost gone. This is the one I did before. See it? This is the one I did before. You can, if your kids doesn't like to chew the stuff in, you just give them only the honey, because the thing has already fermented inside the honey. If they don't want to chew the all these things, you just give them the honey alone, because it has already fermented in the honey. But you as an adult, but try to encourage them to, you just take it with this and chew it. It boosts your immune system. You won't be running up and down for cold. What am I going to be using for cold? Oh, my immune system is down. Oh, I'm always sick. All these ingredients are things that boost your immune system. They boost your immune system. You don't need to be running up and down. You know? The only thing, and they are not expensive. They are not expensive for you to get. The only thing that is expensive that might be hard for you to get is honey. That might be hard for you to get. We are going to do tomorrow. I'm going to show you another way you can do it without you using honey. That one is a choice if you want to use honey or you don't want to use honey. So I'm going to show you that video tomorrow. So boost your immune. When you boost your immune system, you're not going to be sick all the time. You're not going to be sick. If I thought you are sick, the sickness is not just going to overwhelm you. You're going to be so sick and sick and sick. No, it's not going to knock you down. Like maybe sickness that you ordinarily you will have, like maybe like 2 weeks, 1 week. When you have it within 2 days, you are back on your feet. You know, when your immune system are okay. And for cold and catarrh, your children during this season that children are going back to school, they come home with different things, you know, because they're always playing with each other, coughing on each other's nose. For you to boost your for you to boost their immune system, this is one way for you to boost their immune system. There is no excuses for you. You don't want to be running up and down. And the reason why natural remedy is much better for your kids, for you, is because natural remedy is herbs. They are herbs. They are, fruits. That is why natural remedies are good. It's not like other medication that you take that it will affect your system, that will go to your organ and damage other stuff. No, natural remedy will be using it for ages, but you see it. So you keep it in the fridge. You're going to keep it in the fridge for like 2 days, 3 days. You start using it, so that by then the whole thing would have fermented inside the honey. See, the one I put in my mouth, I finished chewing it. It's very, very good for you. It's very good for you, for adult, for anybody, but not children below 1 year, because of the honey. If you want to do it for your children below 1 year, you have to use water. Don't use honey. Honey is not good for children below 1 year. No, it's not good for them. All right, guys, that's what we have today. Tomorrow we're gonna do another one, the one with you don't need to use honey on. If you want to use honey, it's your choice. Okay. We're not doing much today. So, all right, guys. Jennifer, how now? Let me take off the